And now, your Western All-Stars! At guard, Steve Nash! At the other guard position, Kobe Bryant! At forward, Tracy McGrady! At the other forward position, Tim Duncan! At center, Yao Ming!
Welcome everyone to this exciting NBA exhibition game here inside the arena. The visiting East All-Stars will square off against the West All-Stars here at the arena. Hello everybody, I'm Kevin Harlan, here with Kenny Smith. Craig Sager will join us later on.
Well, both of these squads, they can really light it up from the outside. In a game like this, no lead is safe, because either team can suddenly heat up from the outside and start raining shots down.
As the teams get ready to go, let's check out the Toyota key matchup of the game. Kenny?
Kevin, the story here is the matchup at the two guard spots. Bryant is definitely in the upper echelon among shooting guards in the NBA. He elevates like few others can, and I won't be surprised to see him hammer down a monster jam before this game is through. He'll have his hands full, though. Wade is a very capable player. This guy is a defensive powerhouse, whether he's man-to-man or bringing weak-side help. As a player, those are the guys you love to have on your team.
And now a quick look at the starting lineups as we get set for the tip-off.
The West All-Stars are aggressive, contesting shots, and they get a lot of blocks. The East All-Stars have a potent offense.
Thanks, Kenny. And without further ado, it looks like we're setting up for the tip-off. The West control the opening tip, and we'll get this one started. Hand from the arc by Nash.
Drew, first blood. This should be a good game.
Iverson tries to back down. Passes to LeBron. Bricked off the back of the rim by James. To McGrady. Wasn't paying attention. Stepped in the line, and that's a turnover. Pump fakes. Passes it to the top of the key. Dish, down low. Nice shot, but what an assist by Nash.
Nash did a great job with the pinpoint bounce pass. You love to play with guys who will set you up like that. Denied
by Duncan. The Western All-Stars with the ball. It's a 5-point game. T-Mac. Wade gets the board inside. The pass to Wade. Duncan has picked up his first foul of the game. The inbound to Iverson. Step on the line, and they will give up the ball. Craig Sager has some extra information for us.
Well, guys, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the West All-Stars. I asked him about his game plan, and he said, well, we've got some great playmakers who really know how to run an offense. So if we can play solid defense, we should be in good shape. You sounded pretty confident, Kevin.
Thanks, Craig. Was out of bounds there. That will cost them possession. The Eastern All-Stars bring it up. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Takes the turnaround, Jay. Gets the bucket.
Put the ball in his hands and good things will happen for you.
From way back. Ooh, offline. The Eastern All-Stars with the ball, and it's a 3-point game. Iverson backs down. Releases from 15. Shaq hauls it in. Eight-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Nash gets the reach-in call. That's his first foul.
They still have fouls to spare, so I expect them to play aggressive basketball.
She can't get the first. He sinks the second. Nash with the crossover. Bounces it to McGrady. To the bucket. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Inbound pass to Iverson. Shoots. Duncan rips it down inside. There's the horn, and at the end of one, it's 7-3. Kenny, what's the story so far?
Kevin, I've been especially impressed by two players. Nash has been holding his own in the first, but I think he's capable of more. Iverson has been scoring well for his team, and he's done his part to keep him in it.
Thanks, Kenny. Just a few moments remaining as we get set to resume. LeBron inbounds to start the second quarter. Backs him down. Passes it to O'Neal. Jacks up the triple. Connects!
Idiot.
Passes to Garnett. Garnett nails it from the wing.
Garnett!
The Eastern All-Stars bring it up. 1:25 left in the half. Passed it to Carter. Tries to back down. The turnaround, Jay.
Goaltending goal. The basket will count. Substitution on the court.
To Garnett. The 10-footer. Bullseye!
Nash knows just how to set up his teammates. Nice, unselfish play.
Iverson brings it up. He's shooting 40% from the floor. Iverson tries to post him up.
Turnover.
Didn't realize that he was on the line.
Western
They'll turn it
All-Stars
over.
ball.
Duncan will come off the floor.
Substitution on the court.
The West. Eastern All-Stars with the ball, and it's a three-point game. The feed to Garnett. Stuffed home by Garnett. .52 seconds left in the second. The pass to James. Iverson backs in. Dish to O'Neal. 5 on the shot clock. A wild high bounce, but canned anyway by Iverson. The West call time.
Western All-Stars.
Kobe comes in off the bench. A quick shot would leave him the final possession. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Slides in, hammered, and he'll go to the line.
Looked like a good call from here. Definitely some contact on the shot.
He can't get the first. Good on number 2. They can play for one. With the crossover. The West were the last ones to get a piece of it before it headed out of bounds. Off the inbound, Allen on the rebound.
Good job to fight for the rebound. You can't give the offense any second chance.
Dunked in by O'Neal. We've reached halftime with the score 14-12.
Well, it's been an interesting game, Kevin. Both teams have played hard, but they can play better as well. I think the second half has the potential to be even more exciting than the first.
Okay, it's time for our 2K Sports halftime report.
Thanks, Kevin. The West All-Stars hold the slimmest of margins. Garnett is scoring with tremendous efficiency. It seems like every time he touched the ball, they came away with a bucket. The East All-Stars are trailing by just a bit. Iverson has been carrying the load for them. They're only a few shots back, so they're definitely still alive.
All right, thanks, Kenny. Now let's take a look at the team stats from the first half. The West All-Stars have been working for good looks and knocking them down. Their confidence is sky high. That'll help them down the stretch. Now with the Gatorade Around the Cooler update, let's check in with Craig Sagan.
Thanks, Kevin. A little while ago, I spoke with the head coach of the West All-Stars. He told me that he thinks they played very well in the first half. He added that he wants his team to pick up the energy and told me that if they don't, this game could take a turn for the worse in a hurry. Should prove to be an interesting second half.
All right, Craig, we should be ready to go momentarily. James inbounds it to start the second half. Iverson crosses it over. With the crossover. Fades away in the lane. O'Neal snatches it down inside. The layup off the mark by Shaq.
That was all wrapped up with the bow on top, but he still couldn't lay it in. That's just depressing.
Passed it to Bryant. Rebounded by Shaq. To Iverson. The Eastern All-Stars with the ball. It's a 2-point difference. The Western All-Stars with the ball. 1:25 left in the third. Takes the three, hits right rim, and doesn't fall. The Eastern All-Stars with the ball. They're shooting 46% from the field. Rebound inside by Duncan. To Nash. Nash with the smooth finger roll.
You know he's not missing that one. The D needs to try and keep up with him.
Nash gets called for the reach, and that's foul number 2 for him.
Foul. First team foul.
Duncan will leave the floor.
Substitution on the court.
Sails in. Foul hard. They'll take a trip to the line.
I like aggressive defense, but there was too much contact there for the refs not to blow the whistle.
Can't sink the first. He sinks the second. Garnett inbounds it to Nash. The Western All-Stars with the ball. They're leading 16-15. Lets it go from the wing. Iverson is on it. To Carter. Passes to the outside. Puts it up. Drains it from just inside.
Nice speed. Way to keep moving.
They can go 2 for 1. Nash crosses it over. Nash draws right iron, but falls through with the kind bounce. The Eastern All-Stars with the ball. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Iverson was parked down low and got hit with the 3-second call. Duncan comes in off the bench. With the crossover. Hands it off to Bryant. A fadeaway. Shaq holds it in, and that's his 5th rebound in this one. We've just finished the third quarter, and it's still anybody's ballgame. The score, 18-17. So, Kenny, with a little time here, who do you think is going to be our play? McGrady inbounds it to start the final quarter. Nash crosses it over. The handoff to Bryant. Lob to Yao. Backs down. To Kobe. 7 on the shot clock. Pump fake him up. In the air, then rose up and trained it. Nice move. Passes to the left side. McGrady jumped in front of the pass and came up with the steal. Bounced it to Nash. Bryant connected on the shot, and he was fouled. A chance here for a three-point play. Yao will head to the bench. Completes the three-point play. That increases their lead to 6. The Eastern All-Stars bring it up. They're 7 for 15 for the game. With the teardrop, lays it right in.
Iverson did an impressive job there to lay it in with the big man lurking nearby. Nice soft touch.
Behind the arc, James corrals it, but that's only his first rebound. The Eastern All-Stars bring it up. 1:13 left in the game. Pass, high post, tries to back him in. Passes to Iverson. Swings it to Wade. 7 on the shot clock. Lobs it to James. With 1 on the clock. Good! The Western All-Stars bring it up. 51 seconds left in the game. Crosses it over. Skips it to T-Mac. Picked away by James. That's his second takeaway of the contest. Offensive board by T-Mac. The big second chance bucket by McGrady. The Eastern All-Stars with the ball. A critical possession here. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From the high post. Hits the back iron, but gets the lucky bounce.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
Nash with the crossover. Iverson has picked up his second foul.
Yep, they'll send him to the line and hope for the misses. That's their only hope right now.
Gets the first, that makes it a 3-point lead. Gets them both, and it's a 4-point ballgame. The East will take a timeout. They're behind by 4. 14 seconds left to the fourth. Dumps it off to Carter. Beyond the arc. Duncan snatches down the defensive board. There's the horn. The West beat the East 27-23. Both teams gave their all.
No doubt about it, Kevin. The West All-Stars controlled the middle today, as you see from the points in the paint. They ran their offense from the inside to the outside and denied penetration on D. Textbook execution.
Thanks, Kenny. We also don't want to forget the Toyota Player of the Game.
Well, he clearly deserves it, Kevin. He took care of business and was more than worthy.
Okay, Nash played his heart out. 9 points, 5 assists,